Believe it or not, some states are seeing moose populations thrive while others are facing serious declines. And I'm here to break it all down for you. The moose, North America's largest and most iconic member of the deer family, is a symbol of the wild. But just how many moose are left in the US? And what does the future hold for these magnificent creatures? Today, we'll take you on a state-by-state journey to explore the moose population and uncover the challenges they face in the years to come. We start in Alaska, home to the largest moose population in the US. With an estimated 200,000 moose, Alaska's vast wilderness offers a perfect habitat. However, even here, climate change is affecting their food sources and migration patterns. As temperatures rise and ecosystems shift, Alaska's moose might face increasing competition for food and space. Next, we travel to Maine, where the population hovers around 60,000 moose, the largest in the lower 48. While Maine's moose population remains stable, tick infestations have become a serious problem, weakening the animals and impacting calf survival rates. Wildlife management teams are actively monitoring the population, but this invasive parasite poses a growing threat to their future. In Minnesota, the story takes a darker turn. Moose numbers have plummeted in recent years, with the population declining from over 8,000 in the early 2000s to less than 3,000 today. The primary culprits? Habitat loss, warming temperatures, and disease. With their northern habitat shrinking, Minnesota's moose are struggling to survive in a rapidly changing world. In Wyoming, the moose population is estimated to be around 6,500, but like other states, they're facing challenges. Drought, habitat encroachment, and predators like wolves have put additional pressure on the state's moose. Wyoming is working to protect crucial moose habitat, but will it be enough to sustain these animals as climate conditions worsen? Not all moose populations are in decline. Colorado is a rare conservation success story. Introduced in the 1970s, the state now boasts a population of nearly 3,000 moose, which continues to grow. With healthy habitat and effective management, Colorado's moose are thriving. This gives us hope that with the right strategies, other states can also help their moose populations recover. In New Hampshire and Vermont, moose populations once thrived. Today, there are only around 4,000 moose in New Hampshire and 2,000 in Vermont. The key threat? Climate change. Warmer winters allow ticks to survive longer, leading to widespread infestations that kill off hundreds of moose each year. Researchers and wildlife agencies are tracking the changes and working on strategies to help moose adapt. But without significant climate action, the future looks bleak for these majestic animals in the Northeast. In Montana, moose are becoming increasingly rare, with only around 5,000 left in the wild. While the causes aren't fully understood, it's likely that disease, predators, and changing vegetation are all playing a role in the decline. Montana's wildlife experts are working hard to determine the best course of action, but time is running out. In Idaho, the moose population is holding steady at around 12,000. However, like in other regions, changing climate and habitat loss are emerging threats. For now, Idaho remains a stronghold for moose, but it's crucial that efforts continue to protect their natural environment. One state seeing growth in its moose population is Utah. With nearly 4,000 moose, the population is increasing thanks to conservation efforts and an abundance of suitable habitat. Utah's moose population is one of the few bright spots, showing how effective management can lead to recovery. Lastly, we look at North Dakota and South Dakota. Both states have small moose populations numbering in the hundreds, but they are relatively stable. With their colder climates and open spaces, these states still offer viable habitats. Although their numbers are small, with the right protections, these populations can remain a part of the American landscape. So, what does the future hold for America's moose? While states like Alaska and Maine continue to provide strongholds for these animals, others face serious challenges due to climate change, habitat loss, and disease. But there's hope. Through continued conservation efforts and an increased focus on climate resilience, moose may still roam the wilds of the US for generations to come. If you found this journey through America's moose populations fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on all things wildlife. Leave a comment below and let us know which state you think is doing the most to protect its moose.